everyone, welcome to Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey. So we're doing a kind of a follow-up on last week's tasting that we did. Last week we did Gawith and Hoggarth Bob's Chocolate Flake. We're going to do another aromatic today from Gawith and Hoggarth. And this one is called American Peach. So let's talk a little bit about American Peach. First of all, it is an aromatic. It's got burley and Virginias in it. It's got a peach, of course, a peach flavoring to it. It's ribbon cut, comes in bulk. You can get this at a couple places, Cup of Joe's. You can get it at Smoking Pipes. The strength of this one is mild to medium. Flavoring on it is medium, and taste is mild to medium as well. So let's talk about it a little bit. All right, what'd you think? Let's start with the tin note.
Yeah, the tin note. Go ahead, Colton.
Yeah,
Dig right in.
I'm doing it. This is my first smoke. Hold on. So the tin note, you're definitely getting a little bit of that peach. You're getting that kind of flavoring on it, but it's not overbearing. You know,
No, it's not. It's a good topping additive. It's kind of similar as how Bob's Chocolate was, where there was a tobacco forward smell, but then you get the flavoring as well.
I wouldn't go as far as to say this is a tobacco forward smell because I still smell the peach, but I mean it's like right in that sweet spot for me to where you definitely like what I look for in aromatics is, you know, obviously I want a little bit of flavor with it. Sure, it's an aromatic, but with that this one's not as strong as most of the aromatics I smoke. That extra topping kind of flavor on it, so it's cool. It's a nice tin note.
It's got, you know, I get kind of a peach liqueur kind of smell there. I get a little nuttiness from the burley. There's a little mustiness there also, kind of a toasty smell from the Virginias. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's difficult. It's difficult to kind of pick out exactly what it's all in this one. To me, it seems a little muddled.
Yeah.
You know, there's definitely the peach up top, but behind it, it's just difficult to kind of pick out the other scents in there. At least in my opinion.
But I still like it. It's still a pleasant tin note.
Yeah, very pleasant.
It almost, the sweetness that I'm getting from it almost smells like a red man chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that's kind of what I'm getting from it.
It smells like a really, I don't know, like an artificial flavoring.
Like a
really
fruity,
sweetened artificial flavoring.
Yeah. It's not
but
overbearing.
I can also still smell the tobacco in it.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's more tobacco forward than some of the other aromatics that we've had a tin note on before. What do you think about the taste?
Taste itself, I'm getting a lot of, I'm getting more Virginia than the peach. You know, it's like once you smell it, it smokes totally different. You know, it's you get the tobacco flavors with a nice subtle drop of peach right there, kind of in the smoke. So it's actually done really well in that respect. I think a lot of Virginia for me.
Yeah, very, very Virginia, very I taste the nutty, sweet, kind of earthy tones from the burley. I really get that, and that's why I really like some of these Gawith and Hoggarth aromatic blends, is because even though they're an aromatic, you're still getting a good tobacco
flavor. Yeah, which I mean, the aromatics that have a lot of, you know, you don't get a lot of the tobacco. They have their place, not on my shelf, but they do have their place, I'm sure. But this is a really good aromatic for those that aren't super aromatic, you know, guys.
What I'm getting from this is more tobacco taste than anything else.
Yeah.
I hardly even taste the peach topping in there. But I don't know if it's my palate or what it is, but there's no distinction as to what tobacco flavors I'm getting. Burley, Virginia, you know, it's clean. But I'm also getting kind of an artificial taste as well.
Just like
that slight peach taste.
It might be peaches too. Yeah, I'm getting
that.
peach,
That whatever the topping is that they use for it.
It's a little bit bitter too. There's a little bitterness in there. This is definitely different than the one we tried last week.
Yeah.
This is an American aromatic, at least the style. I know it's made in the UK, Gawith and Hoggarth, but it's style. The style of it to me is more reflective of what an American aromatic would be like rather than a British aromatic.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
It's
still one of my...
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I just don't get any distinct flavors at all. I just
It's like
it's like air to me.
Are you guys getting like any kind of spicy?
I think
too as
that's
well?
Maybe that
maybe a
bitterness
little
that I
bit
was
of
talking
heat.
about. Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit of the spiciness is the bitterness. I don't know. It's light. It's not heavy at
Yeah.
all. I get a little bit of nuttiness from the burleys, but
It's a good change of pace for me. Honestly, I've been
Well-
smoking a lot of just regular Virginia Gentleman. I've been
Yeah,
smoking a lot of
me
that.
too.
So
And that's like every now and then I'll purchase some of these aromatics just to try these aromatics without the black Cavendish.
yeah, just breaking it up a little bit.
And just trying them out, and going through them, and keeping the ones I like and booting the ones I don't.
Bringing them over here and adding them to whatever.
A Frankenstein blend, yeah.
Hey, Frankenblend.
I have my own Frankenblend.
Oh Jesus.
I'm getting a little more peach as I get into it, but still there's an artificial taste there.
Yeah, yeah.
Something artificial about it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like the Bob's chocolate where they actually added a tobacco that tastes similar to what they're going for.
Oh. Well, do they do that with the Bob's chocolate? I never got to try it.
Yeah, they added some tobaccos in there.
Well, there's a lot of different tobaccos in that Bob's chocolate.
Yeah.
If you remember, there were like 5 different.
5 different types.
Types of
Yeah, and they
tobaccos
were
in
they
there.
were going for a dark chocolate, kind of a bittersweet chocolate. But
Gotcha.
that was that episode.
Yeah, but yeah, sorry.
And we talked last week a little bit about the fact that it's getting hotter. Like today, it got up to 90-something degrees. And we're looking for that something that is light, refreshing for the summertime.
Yeah.
This definitely meets the
light.
criteria for the lightness, but the flavor is turning me off, really.
That's the thing I like this flavor. I think that's the thing that's disappointing me. I think this is something that would be more enjoyable closer to fall than it would be something middle of summer, 100+ degrees
Gotcha.
outside. I want that light,
Yeah.
slight fruitiness, but I also like the kind of the lemongrass, the lemony flavors as well. Just something that's really, that to me sounds like refreshing.
This one's. Oh,
This
wow.
one does a really light, thick smoke.
I just got a little bit of your smell. You can smell the peach.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
So the room
note.
note,
Yeah.
the room note's real pleasant.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of peach that comes through.
It's cool. It's refreshing. It's not overbearing. Yeah.
Not much tobacco scent.
No,
at
it's
all.
a very peach scent
Yeah.
on the room note. It's very.
It would be a
pleasant.
crowd pleaser for
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so far, what I'm getting into this is just that artificialness. That it's not a chemical taste. It's just a artificial stingingness.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't describe it. It's definitely light, though. I mean, if you're looking for something that a summertime smoke that's light, and those types of toppings that may give you a little bit of an artificial taste doesn't necessarily
Turn you off.
offend you, then this would be right up your alley. But I definitely like the Bob's Chocolate Flake better than this one.
I do as well.
I'd be curious to hear what Ian has to say about this one, because I'm not sure how. I know he does a little bit less aromatic now, but
He still smokes a lot.
yeah, he still smokes quite a fair bit. So I'd love to hear what he had to say on this one.
There's a couple of aromatics that I've tried recently, and maybe we'll talk about them and put them on the show, but that are kind of heavy in flavors, but don't give you that artificial taste and that kind of heaviness of a smoke. That Ken Byron stuff.
Yeah.
That we bought. Yeah. Those are starting to be pretty popular. I'm seeing them a lot on our Facebook groups that I'm a member of, and those are really pretty good. You might want to consider those. But this one's not doing it for me right now, guys. Now the moisture level on this may have something to do with it. We let it dry, but
It's pretty.
it's still pretty damp.
yeah,
And you're going to need to, I let this dry for about an hour.
yeah. And it's still.
It's still
you
a-
were saying earlier.
still
you
a
had
little
problems
wet, yeah.
lighting.
Yeah, it was a little bit hard to get going. Once you get it going, I mean, yeah, you can. I've had like 1 or 2 relights maybe, but it is kind of a pain to get going. Just that might be the moisture level.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how did it come from the like straight out of the box? Like when you first opened it,
it came damp.
really.
Well,
damp?
and we
it
got
was-
this
it
in
was
bulk.
pretty damp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from where'd you get it? Smoking pipes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Smoking pipes in bulk. What's the price on that in bulk?
If per ounce, it's $4.80.
Okay.
It's a typical.
I'd rather
Gawith
spend the
Hoggarth
money on the
price.
Bob's chocolate than on this one.
Yeah.
They're about the same price in bulk.
You and me are smoking it out of a cob, and he's smoking it out of a briar. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, 2 different things to consider.
Well,
for sure.
and I found that when I was smoking it out of a cob, the cobs burnt it like really like an hardcore aromatic.
Gotcha.
Like it was
Yeah.
really hot and really sticky, and it would burn right through it. And I felt like it got too hot for me, so that's why I started putting it in big bowl briars.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just won't. I won't put a tobacco in a briar until I know I like it.
It's kinda,
And so I'm going to do a meerschaum or I'm going to do a cob before that.
Yeah.
Just in case. You never know. Some of these tobaccos may ghost your pipe.
Yep.
And, man, if it's something you don't like, you don't want to have to try to smoke it 12 times to get that taste
just
out
to
of
get
it.
the
Yeah.
taste out. Yeah.
So that's why I'll start it off with a cob. What do you guys think about the nicotine in this one?
It's actually a little bit stronger than some of the other stuff we've done. It's got a decent hit to
Yeah.
it. It's
No,
not
that burley is going to give
yeah,
it a little bit of
It's not overbearing or it's not like too much, but it's present.
I wouldn't say it's a medium-bodied smoke, but I would say it's right around moderate.
Yeah.
It's not a light hitter at all,
No.
but it's got a pretty decent nicotine hit, but
Yeah.
it's just not really strong.
Yeah, for me, just under moderate.
Yeah.
Just under between mild and moderate, closer to the moderate side. It's not very strong at all. Yeah. Well, I mean, as far as it smokes, it burns cool. So far, I haven't gotten hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clean. Once you get it lit, it burns
Yeah.
relatively consistently. This is definitely an American style
Aromatic.
aromatic, so you're going to have to smoke it
Yeah.
at moderate pace, or you're going to get some tongue bite.
Yeah.
Um,
The aftertaste that I'm getting, because I just finished my bowl, the aftertaste, it's pleasant. I
Yeah.
can definitely tell there's a little bit of sweetness there. It's
Yeah.
not bad at all, but I feel like it's already kind of going away.
yeah.
Yeah.
It does leave a little moisture in the bowl. It does require a few relights.
Yeah.
Difficult for me to pick out the different types of tobaccos that are in here. Right now, I'm getting more burley than I am
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah, me
The
too.
Virginia is pretty tame in this one.
Might be my palate, because all I smoke right now is Virginias, so I'm actually
Yeah,
looking for it.
that's I taste the Virginias separate, but
Yeah.
right, I'm with him. Right towards the middle of the bowl, it's burly,
Gotcha.
burly.
Well, so what do you guys think? What are you going to give it?
I still enjoy this smoke because even though there's that artificial flavor to it, I never hated the aromatics artificial flavor. I merely hated how hot, sticky, and goopy
Yeah.
they would burn. So this one is hitting my qualifications on this is the type of aromatic I want to smoke. So I think I'm going to give it 3.5, 3.5 shots because I really enjoyed this one.
I know.
Probably because I smoked it in a cob and then I'm enjoying it in a briar versus my cob, and it's a pretty good smoke to me.
What about you, Colt?
I want to try it in a briar as well. This is one I would try again.
Yeah.
Just because I'm with I feel like I'm kind of like right in the middle between you two. I know you really dig it. You're kind of having some second thoughts about it, but I would try it again. And if it was on the shelf and I wanted to change a pace, I might smoke this. Definitely not a daily rotation, but it's pretty good. I think I'm going to give it a 2.5, right in the middle. I know that's my rating like half the time, but it's a good smoke if you're wanting a change of pace and just a little bit different. But tread with caution, and I would go for a cob first to make sure you dig it, and then after that maybe make a decision on that. So what about you?
As far as aromatics go, I mean, I think, what did I give to Bob's Chocolate last week? I think I gave it a 3.5.
Yeah.
This one is not at that level. I'm probably going to give this one a 2.5. Just that artificial taste is just, I mean, it burns fine. It's a light smoke, good for summertime, but the taste is just not doing it for me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a 2.5. So 3.5, 2.5, 2.5. That is closer to a 3
Yeah.
on the average. So we'll go ahead and round this to a 3.
Okay.
As far.
it is.
All right. So 3 shots. Here's 2. And here's 3.
2, 3. Go ahead and slide that over here as well.
All right. So this is Gawith and Hoggarth American Peach. Available at Smoking Pipes, Cup of Joe's, maybe Pipes and Cigars might have it as well. I did look on the Ken Byron Ventures website. They sell Gawith and Hoggarth stuff too. And there was a couple of other places that I found also that sold it. Just do a Google search on it, and I'm sure you'll find some spots. So we give it a overall 3 shots.
Yep.
Final thoughts.
Guys, please send us your comments. We read them. We go over them. We do have some requests for. I think we did get some requests for some tobaccos.
We got a long list of requests now. Yeah.
So we've got a long list of requests, and then we also have our list of tobaccos that we're trying to get through before summer because they're really more summer appropriate tobaccos.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Keep sending them to us because we will get to them. We will hit them, guys.
Yep.
You are not unheard.
Yeah, and we are really appreciative of everything. Like I said last time, so thank you guys very much for all the stuff that you're sending us, and it means a lot. We're not doing this just for money or anything like that. It's the main reason to come eat some food with the family and hang out.
Pipe.
Yeah, have a pipe and hang out. So thank you guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, then, without anything else to say, then we'll go ahead and close this one out. Next week we have another tobacco that we're going to do. We're looking for the summertime blends, and we would really like to hear what your favorite summertime blends are. And if we can get a hold of some of those, we'll go ahead and put them on the show for upcoming episodes. So send us your summertime smokes and let us know what you guys like.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then if we don't have anything else to share, then we greatly appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for everything. And don't forget,
Make all your piping moments count.
we thank you very much, guys.
Bye, guys. Stay
We'll
safe.
talk to you later.
Bye.